Hyundai i20 might be small on the outside, but it's big on value and, Hyundai promises, driving ability. Just the right ingredients to worry the likes of the Ford Fiesta then. The i20's light controls and punchy engines make it easy to drive in town, and it isn't half bad when the pace picks up either. There's lots of grip, and the handling remains stable and predictable. The ride is soft and comfortable, but this does mean there's some body lean in bends. Combine that with the inert steering, and it's certainly not as much fun to drive as the class leaders. You're best off with the basic 1.2-litre petrol engine. It feels very peppy for a small engine and has good flexibility too. There's also a gutsier petrol engine and two 1.4 diesel units. The i20's windows are big and the driving position is quite high, so it's very easy to see out. The dashboard is also pretty easy to use thanks to its plain design. But by the same token, there's little to get excited about, and taller drivers might feel that they're perched up a touch too high. The i20 has as much room inside as many of its mainstream rivals. There's enough cabin space for 4 adults to sit comfortably, but unless your pals are built like Kate Moss, don't try seating 5. The boot is a decent size, even though the load area is a tad short. Entry-level classic cars come with the basics, but we'd recommend stepping up to comfort spec. You'll get masses of kit, including alloys, electric rear windows, steering wheel mounted controls, and a cable to hook up your MP3 player. The i20's pricing is very aggressive, especially when you factor in the stack of kit each model comes with. Fuel economy and emissions are also very good, so it'll cost you peanuts to run. Residual values aren't great, but they're no worse than you get from some of the more popular cars in the class. The cabin materials are sturdy and functional, so they shouldn't get ruined by the prying fingers of fidgety kids. However, they aren't particularly appealing because they're a bit hard and scratchy, and that makes the cabin a rather drab place to sit. The i20's reliability is a bit of an unknown quantity, but Hyundai's record is pretty good, and you get a 5-year warranty. The i20 is one of the few super minis that gets stability control as standard across the range. That should really be applauded. Other safety measures found in all models are 6 airbags and active head restraints. The Hyundai is a cracking choice. The ride is good, and while the car is cheap, the equipment list is generous. However, it's nowhere near as much fun to drive as, say, a Ford Fiesta, and the cabin is dreary.